guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you how to get this hair look. I am starting from freshly washed hair and I'm just showing you how to get these nice beachy textured waves. It is really, really simple and it only takes me a few minutes, and this style is able to last me throughout the week. I'm sharing my favorite products with you and what hair tools I like to use. As always, please don't forget to subscribe. That helps me out so much, and I would love for you guys to join the family. And as always, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The handle is right here. I really hope that you guys are having a great day and that you enjoyed this video. So let's go ahead and get started. First, to start off this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about some of my favorite products and just kind of give you the rundown of the state of my hair today. I washed my hair last night and I blow dried it using the Revlon blow dryer. I recently just did a full video on it, and I just got my hair cut too, but I just did a full video on it last week, and I will leave a card right here so you guys can go ahead and head over to that video after you watch this one to see what I think about the Revlon blow dryer. But I dried my hair last night and I haven't done anything to it yet. I literally haven't even brushed it this morning. So I am just going to brush everything out. And typically I love to use a dry shampoo. I've always used the Beachy dry shampoo. Lately, I just picked up this Dove dry shampoo and I really like it. It is the Detox and Purified Dry Shampoo. I really like it because it just really feels so refreshing. It has a very cooling feeling, and I just really wanted to try something else out. I've used the Batiste for years, and I felt like my hair was just kind of getting used to it. It's always really great to switch up your hair products and just try different things so that way your hair doesn't get used to it. So I used this last week, and I am not going to use it today just because I just washed my hair yesterday, and I really don't like to add a ton of products because I want my hair to last as long as possible. Typically when I blow out my hair and wear it like this, I'll go 4 or 5 days without washing it. So I'm not going to use dry shampoo today, but I did want to share my favorite one with you guys. So something else that I have been loving, I've talked about this before on my channel. So this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder. This just gives you a lot of volume. It's just a good texture spray. It does have a little bit of a hold, so you can use this in place of your hairspray. But also today I'm going to be using the hairspray. This is the Tresemme Invisible Hold Boost, and I got it in number 3. And I've talked about this before too, but I love it because it's that new micro mist. So it really goes into your hair very evenly. It doesn't feel like a very heavy, cakey hairspray. It just feels really nice and light, and you're still able to run your fingers through it. And I just love that in a hairspray. So one more thing I'm gonna mention is my Tingle Teaser. I've talked to you guys about this before. I feel like I'm repeating myself on a lot of stuff, but I used to use the wet brush, and I purchased the wet brush probably 5 different times, and I would break off the bristles. This one, as you can tell, sorry, it's gross, I have hair in mine, but as you can tell, the bristles are very small on this, and it's just so different from the wet brush, and I really do like this. I probably will never purchase the wet brush again, to be honest with you. I've had this Tingle Teaser for months now, and normally like every 2 to 3 months I would have to buy a new wet brush, and this one is really holding up. So moving on to hair tools, these are the Kristen S straightener and curling iron. I'm pretty sure that I have the curling iron in 1 1/4 inch, but I love them. They're gold plated. I love the white, and they have worked great on my hair since I have really coarse hair. Sometimes hair tools just don't work, so I picked these up at Target. They're a very good price point if you're wanting something a little more higher end than drugstore but not a professional hair tool. It is really great. So the first thing that I'm going to do to my hair is, you can tell that I kind of have this layer of frizz going on. And before I ever start to curl my hair, I always, let me make sure this is turned down a little bit. I always like to make sure that I just kind of straighten over this top layer of my hair, just because I do have coarse curly hair. Sometimes sometimes the roots of my hair, especially where I part, can just get a little bit crazy, curly, and just a little bit kinky. So I always just like to make sure I run over my part with a straightener. And then next, what I'm going to do is just go around my hairline. And underneath down here on the base of my neck, sometimes those pieces can just get a little bit curly. And then that's pretty much it for the straight. So moving on to the curling iron, I am not particular at all when I curl my hair. I think that especially with like shorter length hair, the messier that your hair is or the sexier that it looks, the better it looks. So all that I am going to do is section my hair off into two sections, two fairly big sections. And I always like to use scrunchies in my hair. I really just think that they work a lot better for my hair. They're just a little bit thicker, so they're able to hold everything and it doesn't leave a crease in your hair. So I am going to then split my hair down the back and just have two sides. And I am going to show you guys the technique that I love to use. So all that I am going to do is I always like to grab from the back. I don't know why, I just think that it's a little bit easier to not miss any pieces. So I am just going to start here and I am going to leave about an inch or two out. And I'm just gonna leave that for a few seconds and then run down, and what I do is just throw that piece in the back. And then I grab another section and again twist, leave out an inch or two, pull it down, and then throw that in the back. Also on each side, I don't alternate my curls or anything. I just pretty much have all the curls going away from my face. If you're wanting definitely more of a beachy, piecey look, just rotate every other curl. But for me, I don't really ever do that. I just think that for my hair, it just looks fine with just doing every piece away from my face. And I think that the biggest tip for getting your hair to stay is don't brush your hair out right away. I see so many people as they're curling their hair, they just brush it out, or they don't brush out their curls at all. Make sure that you are always brushing out your curls and just let them cool a little bit, because right when you do it, your hair is very hot. And if you don't let your hair set, the curl isn't gonna set. It's just gonna fall right out. So I don't brush my hair out or anything until I am totally done. So I'm just going to finish up this section. And I can do this pretty much in like 5 minutes too. And typically I really only curl my hair once like this. Tomorrow when I do my hair, I literally might just add like 2 or 3 curls. I really don't have to do much at all. And that makes it really, really easy and good for your hair for not putting heat on it all the time. So that's just what I like to do, is just really curl my hair once out of the week, and then it's good for a few days. So the next, what I just did is I kind of tried to split my hair down the back again. And then I am just going to start again. And some pieces I'm grabbing bigger than others. I am not particular with this. I think that the difference in size of curls and that just makes everything look very beachy. So even if some pieces are straight, I really don't care that much. See, this is a smaller piece. And I am so happy that I cut my hair. I was going back and forth on whether I was going to keep growing it out. And I just have always loved short hair. I think that short hair is so cute. And for me, it's just a little bit easier for me to manage with it being a little bit shorter. It's still definitely not a short haircut, but I hadn't had a haircut in like almost a year. I know that's terrible, especially being a cosmetologist. I hate saying that, but it's the truth. You just get so busy doing everyone else's hair, and I'm very picky. I don't let certain people touch my hair. So I went to Columbus where I used to work, and my friends cut my hair. So it really worked out, but I am like so picky because I wear my hair a certain way, and since it is naturally coarse and curly, I just have to have it cut a certain way. So I've had my fair share of bad haircuts, so I just have to be really, really careful on who I let do my hair. So I know I'm that person, but I've had my time. And then for these front pieces, I just like to barely curl them. I don't leave the iron on them for very long. And then typically what I would do now is just let my hair completely cool off. And this is typically when I would do my makeup, but since I already did my makeup, I'm just gonna leave it for a second. I'll start brushing out this side. And then brush out the other side. And I typically just use my fingers for this. You can use your brush, but okay, so next I am going to show you guys just a little trick that I like to do. So sometimes when your hair is short, it can look like everything is just curled right here. So see how everything is straight here and then it just kind of bulges out on the ends? I like to take small sections and use my curling iron as a wand, and I'm really focusing on curling more towards my roots. So do you see how that curl turned out? I am just going to grab a couple pieces and just use it as a wand, just so I get more of those curls towards the base. So can you see the difference there already? And I don't do a lot. I do about like, I don't know, 3 or 4 curls on each side. Make sure to do one in the back. And I'm not taking big sections at all, as you can see. And I just kind of brush it out as I go. So I don't know if you can tell the difference on this side, how this side just has a couple more curls and then this side is more flat. It definitely gives you a little bit more volume and it just makes it look a little bit more messy. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Okay, so can you tell the difference in how much more volume that gave me? And everything just looks really, really beachy. So next I'm going to go in with my Living Proof texture spray. And I am just going to start at the base and lift my hair up and just spray it throughout. I really want this product to get like underneath of my hair. Like, look at how much texture and volume that gave me. I love it. And then I am going to go in with that Tresemme hairspray. And then again, I am just going to move my hair around and spray that through. And then I always spray a little bit at my part. And then lastly, if there's ever any pieces that I just think need to be curled again, I'll just curl it and run my fingers through it really quick. Again, not being particular, I normally don't do this, but since I'm filming a video, I just want to make sure that everything looks good. And then again, I am just going to make sure that everything is nice and brushed out. Okay, and then that is it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful and that you can use some tips and tricks into your daily routine. I am loving the shorter hair. I just feel so fresh and so good. So if you guys want to see more hair tutorials, please let me know. I thought that it would be so fun to do like a fall hairstyles video with some cute little scrunchies and scarves. So give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you guys want to see that. As always, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.